YouTube Live. This is my first time to go live here on this platform. I've gone live on other platforms before, but this is my first time here on YouTube. So bear with me if I don't know all the etiquette or I push a wrong button here or there, if I miss a comment. All this is still kind of new to me. My name's Norma. If you haven't met me before, hop on, say hello, ask me any questions that you may have. I am here to be of service and to help. So exactly why am I here? I am probably like every other person out on YouTube that is trying to find that passive income. So to share a little bit of my story, hang on before, okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So again, I'm probably like everybody else out there. I'm just trying to figure it out. Guys, I'm here terrified. You know, I'm not someone who enjoys speaking in front of people, much less on this kind of a platform where it's out to so many people and it's live. But I'm here and I'm doing it, and you can do it also. So I'm here, you know, subscribe to my channel, follow along. Maybe you're going to see me fall on my face and get a good laugh, right? But you know what? I feel like I will 100% get to my goal, and that means that you can too. So let me share my story. My name's Norma. I am not from the online space. I am now 58 years old. For 35 years, I was in dentistry, and that's all I knew. I was a dental hygienist for 33 years, and then the last 2.5 years at the office I was at, I was the office manager. Hated it. I loved hygiene, hated managing. I didn't know anything about that. I had no experience with managing, payroll, HR. Like, I didn't know any of that stuff, right? But I was asked to step up and do it, and I worked for the man for 22 years. So I said, yes, absolutely, I will do that for you. And again, it's all I knew is dentistry. So back in 22, my husband and I discovered that our daughter had had a baby, so we ended up raising him. We got him from day one. And so at 57 and 59, we had a newborn and a job that I didn't like. And then, of course, my husband was at the age at the time where he was heading towards retirement. All of this sounds great, right? Like, we've got it all covered. We've got bases covered, raising this baby. Everything's going to be wonderful. Well, in November of 22, my boss came to me and told me he was cutting my pay, which I get now. I mean, at the time I was very angry. I'm sure that you guys can probably relate to it because there's so many people out there losing jobs, companies just closing. And in this case, it's small business, and he just needed to make some adjustments. And I knew he was looking to cut costs because I was the office manager. I just didn't. It never occurred to me that it might be my salary that was going to get cut. So in November of 22, that's when my boss laid it out to me saying, like, I'm going to cut 1/3 of your paycheck. And I knew immediately when I heard it that no, you're not. Like, I'm not going to continue to do this job that I don't even like, right? I loved the people. I loved my patients, but I didn't like the job that I was doing. And I sure as hell was not going to do it for, you know, 1/3 cut of my paycheck. I wasn't going to continue to do it anymore. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here. I'm just here sharing my online story. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So in November of 22, I told him, no, I'm not taking a pay cut. I'm not going to have you change my job duties and still work 10 hours a day and make 1/3 less. It's just not going to happen. So, oh, welcome, 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 welcome. Thanks for being here, guys. So I decided I was going to find a way to work from home because I wanted to be able to spend more time with my grandson. At that time, he was about 1.5 years. And, you know, I would drop him off at daycare before 7 o'clock in the morning because I had to be at work at 7. And then pick him up. My husband would pick him up from daycare when he got off work. And I didn't even get home until 6 o'clock in the evening. So I would get home at 6 in the evening. My husband already had the baby fed, pretty much ready to just go to bed. So I was missing out on him so much. Hello, hello, Victoria. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the roses, guys. I'm from the USA. I'm in Texas. Where are you guys from? So this is how I ended up at home. I ended up looking for a way to earn from home. Now, I had no skills, guys. Like, I had never been, I wasn't really into social media. I'd never gone live. I'd never done videos. I had never done any of that before. But I decided I was going to find a way so that I could spend more time with my grandson. Now, my initial thinking was that I was just going to work for someone. Like, someone was going to contact me, I was going to do whatever they told me to do, and I would get a paycheck. That was my thinking. But once I got online and I started searching, I realized that I can work for myself. Like, I don't have to continue to work for other people. I can find a way to work for myself. So that's what I did. And I got involved in a course or a program, which I'm sure that y'all have heard all about. There's always somebody out there selling a course or program. That's not why I'm here, guys. I'm just here sharing my story. So, well, thank you, Palani. I kind of like the USA also. So thank you. So I decided I was going to learn, and that's what I did. I got involved with this course or this program, and I learned how to create content. I learned how to utilize different social media platforms. I'm still not real savvy with all of them. I just kind of started with a few. I learned about YouTube and decided that I wanted to I didn't really want to just do a course. I just wanted to learn, right? So that's what I'm here to share with you, like how to do it, the step-by-steps, how to do it. So I learned about YouTube that it would be the fastest way to earn monetization, which is what we want, right? And people that are my age, we don't know all the online stuff. It's new to us. We didn't grow up with it. It's like my little grandson right now, he gets on my phone and he scrolls and he taps and he's like, nope, I don't want to watch that. Yes, I want to watch this. I'm tired of that. He knows what to do, right? It's just crazy to me how they can be so little and they already know how to get around with a cell phone or with their tablet or with his remote for his TV. It's just crazy to me how young they learn all of this. Like, we didn't have that. So I get it. Like, if you're someone out there and you're nervous and you're scared that you don't know how to do it, I get it, because that was me. But we can learn. And it just depends on your situation. Like, for me, I don't want to be, I lost my mom recently, and I don't want to be in a situation where you're trying to figure out how you're going to live, because she was 86. My stepdad is still alive. He's 92. And it's like, that's a long time to live, right? How are you going to pay for that? If you retire at 55, 60 years old, let's say, that's a long time to live on a set amount, on a fixed income. So that's why I started looking for passive income. Like, I didn't even know what passive income was until I got involved with the online space. And then I started hearing about passive income. What is your name and how old are you? So all of that's in my bio. My name is Norma. I'm 58 now. I was 57 when my online journey started. But thank you for asking that. But yeah, all that's in my bio. No secrets here. I'm not keeping any secrets. My name is Norma. I'm 58 at this time. Now, at the time when I started, I was 57. So it's never too late, guys. I'm just telling you. When I say guys, I don't mean men. Men and women, you guys. When I say you guys, y'all, I'm talking to all of you. So don't think it's too late. You can learn. 100%, absolutely, you can learn. So I decided that I was going to learn how to get passive income, because I want to be able to spend time with my grandson. I want to be able to spend time with all my grandkids and not have to be doing the grind, 10 hours working a day. 10 to 12 hours, because that's what we're taught, right? That's what we were taught. you go to school, you graduate high school, and you go into the workforce, or you go to college and then you go into the workforce. There's a better way. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to show you guys how to do it also. So once I learned that I could get my YouTube channel monetized, then I went about like, how do I do that? How I got to figure out how to do that. Well, I'm going to be honest, guys. Initially, I just started throwing stuff at it, right? I just started throwing videos at it. I started, throwing my lives from TikTok at it. I started, do this, like I told y'all, this is my first time to go live here on YouTube. I usually go live on the other platforms. So this is still a learning process for me. I'm still learning it myself. So go subscribe to my channel. Let's do that. Go like my live, go, subscribe to my channel and follow me, because you know what? You may get to see me fall on my face. I may not make it, but you know what? I am. And it means when I do it, like so many other people out there, that means you can do it also. And I want to show you, I want to bring you on the journey with me so that you can learn how to monetize your YouTube channel also. So, 51, I am Indian from Chennai, now working in Muscat. So is that India? Like, I have no idea where those places are. Are they small countries that I just don't know? Thank you for being here. Have you thought about trying to start a YouTube channel and monetizing? Because that's what you're here to learn about. That's what I'm here to share. So once I decided to start like learning how to truly monetize, not just throw it at the wall and hope it sticks, because that's what I was doing at first. I started just kind of following people. I started looking for people who were doing it, who were being successful, and realizing that it's about YouTube. People come here to solve a problem, right? They come here to solve a problem. And so what I did is I started writing down, like literally writing down what it is that I have to offer. What is it through? Because as we age, like once you're 50, you've got lots of life experience, right? You've got lots of experience that you can share with other people that are going to help them. It may not hit with everybody. It's not about like having a ton of views or having a ton of subscribers. It's not about that. It's about the right views and the right subscribers. Who are your people? And just get out there and thank you. I appreciate you, Polani. Thank you. But it's about getting the right people, attracting the right people to you who you can help. And then as they trust you, as they get to know you and trust you and understand your story, then they're going to be there right with you, and you can start growing your YouTube channel also. So here's the thing for me. I'm raising my grandson. That is like a big passion of mine. For other people out there who are raising their grandchildren also. There's a lot of us, right? There is a lot of us out there. My thing with raising grandkids, like I don't want to be the sounding box for all the negativity. For me, the people that I want are people who are looking to help themselves. I'm not just looking for the people who want to talk negatively about their grandkids, because there's enough. You can go see a psychologist or somebody else, that will help you with that. For me, I'm here to say, if you're in a situation where you want freedom, you want time freedom, you want financial freedom so that you can spend the time with your grandkids, so that you can provide for them and not be worried about when you're 70, 80 years old and, living on that fixed income, because nobody wants to live on the fixed income, right? That's why I'm here. I'm looking for the monetization also. And so I can pass it on to my grandkids, to my grandson, so that he can learn also how he can do it. So that's why I'm here, guys, because we deserve it. We all deserve the abundance. God has it there for us. It's there. We just got to reach it. So that's why I'm here, is just to talk and share with you guys. I'm here to let you know that I am learning this process myself, and I'm going to share it with you every step of the way. So go subscribe to my channel so that you can make sure you're not missing out on anything. So the biggest thing for me, and I'll just kind of share this. I'm not going to be on here a real long time. I think I've been on here about 15 minutes now. My biggest thing when I started working from home was how to manage my time. I feel like that was a huge struggle for me at first because all I had ever done is work for somebody else. You know, I knew I had to get up at this time in order to get my stuff done, in order to be at work by this time. And then when I got to work, they told me what to do. I already knew what I was supposed to do. So I would follow all my stuff that I was supposed to do. And, you know, I'd go home and then I would do laundry. I'd cook dinner. I would take care of my grandson. I would, you know, talk to my husband. The weekends, that was when I got all my personal stuff done because that's the only time I had was on the weekends to get the personal stuff done. Well, then when you start working from home, it's like, ooh, I have all day long. I can get everything done because I have all day long. But what happens is, for me, I can't speak for anybody else, but what happened with me is that I would put it off. Like, well, I have time to do that. Oh, I have time to get that in. And then the afternoon's here and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm running out of time. So getting organized with my time was the number one thing. Like, I felt lost right at first, I'll be honest, as what am I supposed to do? Like, I'd walk into my office, I set myself up an office, and I would walk myself in the office and be like, all right, what am I supposed to do now? Because I had no structure. So setting up a structure is huge, and I'll do a video on my structure at some point and post that. But today I just wanted to come on and introduce myself kind of quickly, let you guys know what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm here to show you how to do this also, how you can monetize your YouTube. Now, and again, I'm not perfect. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm learning as I go also. So that's why I say subscribe to my channel. And then as I go along, I'm going to share with you like, hey, this is what I did that I'm not real sure. I should have done something different. One of them is starting a new channel. I chose not to start a new channel. I'm just moving ahead with what I have because, and the reason I chose it, I didn't just randomly pull it out of the air. I chose it because of listening to other people. And I have some people that I follow here on this channel. And you think I'm angry, Polani? Oh, sorry. I'm not angry. I'm actually really happy. I'm just very passionate and I talk loud. Sorry. Maybe I talk too loud for you, but I'm not angry. So I follow people here on YouTube that they have already kind of been through it. You know, they've become successful with their monetization, and they're basically like, don't split, like, because I'm thinking, well, I could have 2 YouTube channels. I could have this one and then another one. And they're like, why would you do that? Because then you're splitting yourself. So like, if people see you here on this channel, they're confused as to why you're here on this channel. So I'm just kind of moving forward. And so when you go to my channel, you're going to see some of my my magic patch. I do promote my magic patch, and I still will do that here on this channel. But this channel is going to be more about how to utilize your YouTube channel and how to get you to your dream life, how to get you earning passive income, how to get you to be able to actually retire one day and not live on a fixed income. Because, like my husband did get to retire, that was his goal, was to be able to retire. It took him a little longer after we had our grandson. It took him a little bit longer to be able to retire, but he did get to retire at the end of this year. and we're set up okay, but it is just still a certain amount of money, right? Like it's only so much. It's not like it's just going to magically appear somewhere. So, I plan on living a long time. So if you're planning on living a long time, then you might want to consider trying to develop the passive income, because again, it's a process. Getting your YouTube channel monetized is a process. It's not something that you are just going to get overnight. Just like with digital marketing, if you promote a course or a program, you're not going to get there overnight, right? If that's something that you're doing out there, then you know that it does take some time. Yes, it's very doable, right? But it takes time. So, and plus you have to learn. Unless you're from the online space, you have to learn all of that. So it takes a little bit of time. So anyway, that's why I'm here. Go follow me, go subscribe to my channel, and let's enjoy this journey together, because I'm looking forward to it. I don't know exactly the direction that I'm going to go. I feel like it's going to be in the direction of just sharing with you my personal journey with my grandson, raising him, with the fact that, if you're someone out there living with, I don't know, addiction in your family, because that's me, how it's affected your life. I'll share some stuff on that also. And also, just, I don't know, being real, I guess is how I want to say it. Being real, because I see a lot of people out there online and I don't connect with them. And I think that it's because I just kind of feel like they're just being showy. And that's okay. Like there are people out there who that's the entertaining or the being showy is just how they do it. And it's fun and it's a release. And you can, if you're watching them, then you can get your mind off of like your life or your situation. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not me. It's not my path. I feel like my path is more of an education. It's more on teaching people how to live better, how to live comfortably in their skin, and get out of your comfort zone and go do things that are going to help improve your life and not get caught up in all the negativity. Because again, raising a grandchild, there's negativity that comes with that. It's not like he just plopped up in a field somewhere and we're like, oop, we'll take him. There's a bunch of ugliness that comes with it. So I understand it. I understand if you're someone out there who is in this situation and you have the ugliness going on, sometimes it's hard to get over. And I'm here to let you know, I'm here to be that person, to be that voice, to say, you absolutely can turn it around. You absolutely can live a positive, beautiful life full of abundance, full of whatever joy and happiness it is that you're looking for. So anyway, guys, thanks for letting me hang out with you, and I look forward to talking with you again. I have no idea how to end this video.